Greetings, shoppers. Welcome to a surprise stream where I'm going to actually look into the Wholesome Games Direct for this year. It's something I normally always do. Now, just before we begin, I want to say that I am not back to streaming yet, which is why this has been a little spontaneous. And I do not have a chat up right now. I wish I did, but I'm going to try to look for it, but I might not. So that being said, if I miss anything, I'm very sorry, but I didn't announce it anyway, so I don't know if you're going to be here or not. I hope my TV is not loud enough to echo. It might be. Again, apologies. I have a problem with trying to determine how loud I can hear something and what it's going to do for all of you. I hope you've all been doing well. I've been on and off okay, so that's about all I can say, but here we go.
Welcome to the 5th anniversary of Wholesome Direct.
Her background is honestly just so adorable, isn't it?
Games, generated more than 1
I
million
love
wish
it.
lists, and raised 200,000 for charity.
That hair has to be really difficult to keep up, though.
And uplifting games.
Coloring is not easy a lot of times.
And relax as we bring you
if it were me, I would try to like fix it myself because
much more.
But her hair is not what's on offer today. So
list of games on wholesomegames.com after the show. Let's get started.
All right. I hope there's a lot of good stuff this year. We're all screwed. It's bad. Use leaf blower. Well, it's when you tell people suck a leaf blower. I guess that's what's happening. It's just generally not during the apocalypse or Armageddon. 2 points. I'm not really into these types of games like the Power Wash Simulator and all that. Some people say they're quite meditative or fun to play with friends or what have you, but this just doesn't look like the thing for me. Now, I knew this was the first game because I had to do a little bit of a sound test, but otherwise, I didn't know anything else about this, so. Although I've seen some new demos out for some cozy stuff, so that you can jump in the leaf pile. Leaf blower code, play the demo now. Yeah, but hey, that's cool if you want to see it.
Kennedy. You can find me as Cozy K on TikTok, Reels, and YouTube.
I like all the little cozy gamers they tell you about here too.
Feel welcome and at home in the world of gaming.
Her background is really cute.
The games that center slowing down and giving yourself.
They all have some really aesthetically pleasing backgrounds.
In our next game, you'll learn about a family story through scrapbooking. And the best part is, it comes out today.
Okay, let's see if this is anything I would like. Scrapbooking is a really cool hobby that most people don't engage in anymore. I guess it's called a grandma hobby, like knitting. But I would actually really like to get into scrapbooking, but I don't really take that many physical pictures and I don't really print them out, so I know most people, they just take their stick and like print it out on their printer, and I've heard that since I'm a card maker, scrapbooking is actually a good thing to get into, but again, maybe it's because I don't really have much to do with my life and scrapbooking seems a little bit, nebulous as far as if you don't really have anything like no vacations or whatever to keep track of. But still, it looks kind of cute. Yep, see, you organize their life by holidays and stuff. Instance, well that looks kind of cute. Not for me. But for those of you looking for like a cute slice of life, Pokemon be looking a little different nowadays. I'm just kidding. Is this the new like Story of Seasons? Maybe I'm just imagining it. Nope, I'm not imagining it. Story of Seasons. I didn't know they'd be going through something this quote-unquote high profile for the cozy. I actually really like Story of Seasons. It's what Harvest Moon used to be. I mean literally. So yeah, this is cute. I might give it a try. I would prefer to like borrow it or rent it instead of buy it straight out, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, looks kind of cute. I'm usually for these kind of games. I like Rune Factory. I like these kind of things. How many more times can I say these kind of things during this conference or preference or presentation? That's what I was looking for. Let's find out. I don't know if this was a remake or if this is a new one. Husband could tell me. Remake. That's what I had thought you said at one point.
To this little town of ours.
But I wasn't sure. So this is a remake. I wish they'd redo Animal Parade. Animal Parade was the shit.
I'm Cat Atelier on YouTube, blending my name and the word atelier, because my channel is like my creative happy space where we get to really slow down and enjoy the simple things.
Does this person do ASMR? It seems like they would.
Nostalgic treasures, or even glimpses.
Like the cozy gamers often have like these very soothing voices, and I'm just over here like half screaming all the time.
Game. Speaking of which, let's keep things fresh with a brand
Speaking
new
of
game
which,
starring
as in
Witch,
WITCH, I wonder how many witch games are going to be in this direct, or
Welcome to
Wholesome, or
Gordlets
whatever.
Together, a building and fishing game set in the world of Gordlets.
Huh.
Design your own island and level up your fishing as you hang out with friends.
Well, so does that mean it's like online multiplayer? There was a cozy
Spend your
fishing
earnings on
game.
upgrades and accessories,
I think it was called something called Moonlight Bay or whatever.
and make your island feel like
And
home.
part of it I really loved, and then it just kind of fell off for me.
Share
Oh,
your
that's a
island with
cute
your
little
friends
rainbow
and get
thing.
Inspired by their creations.
Okay, this does look adorable. I don't think I'd be able to see it. It kind of looks tiny, but
for a long time, so I
looks
decided
kind of
to go
cute.
all out
And it looks
make
like there's a lot of
fully
people
featured multiplayer
online,
game.
so
So many people already say
this would
"Good
be
morning" in our
this would be
Discord.
something to keep an eye on.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could do
Especially
that
if you're the
together
kind of
in Gordlets
person that does like a lot of chat related games,
Gordlets together.
where you like to play a lot of games with like everybody in your chat, everybody in your Discord.
In addition to
All coming
highlighting wholesome
around.
games during each direct, we strive to feature and support organizations that make the world a better place. This year, we're working with Serenity Forge to fundraise
Never heard
for
of
Point
them.
of Pride. Available now, these shirts not only celebrate wholesome games and some of the titles
Interesting.
included in this year's show. A portion of the
Well, if you want a
proceeds from each
t-shirt
purchase
about
will
the
go
wholesome
towards Point
games,
of
I guess
Pride,
this is where you
a
go.
nonprofit organization that provides financial aid and direct support to trans people
Good.
in need of health and wellness care.
Because they
If you'd
are
like to join us
quite
in
being
supporting them,
targeted
just visit
in several,
wholesomegames.com.
well, quite well more than that, countries around the world, including kind of sort of ours. So yeah. Okay, Luma Island. Looks kind of like a puzzle game like Toad's Treasure Tracker, but I don't think that's it. Another farming sim? Or life sim? Kind of looks cute. Cozy. Okay, there's a character maker. Huh. I wonder how in-depth this one goes. I'm always looking for a good simulation game that's like where you can like play with other people, unless this is like single player. Not that that's a deal breaker for me or anything, but no, it looks like it would be multiplayer. There is at least 2 people with names on them. Luma Island Pirates. That's coming out in 5 days.
Wholesome Direct. I hope you're doing well.
Love
out
the
there.
hair.
I
Oh my
am
God, girl,
Marie
that's
Confetti,
awesome.
And I love to share, talk about, and play all types of video games. That's cozy games, indie games, some horror in there, and also love yapping about anime. I love deep diving into game lore and talking about how those themes impact us as gamers. That sounds like your thing. You should come join us over at the Kingdom of
But yeah,
Confetti.
that looked like a
Now,
really
grab a seat
cute
if you
little
haven't
game.
already. We've got a release date.
Part of
coming
it
up for
is
this
I
next
always
title
worry about
that's
the
all about finding the
replayability,
perfect spot
because
for
there are
everyone.
some sim games that I can play over and over again, and then some that are like a few hours and done. So, or like I played through once, like I played through Stardew Valley a lot, and then I just stopped playing it. Where some people can keep doing it over and over again and rebuilding, I can't do that. But I played it like 5 times before that kicked in. So okay, so this is basically you have to put different people in different places, or this one guy is just really fucking unhappy with his life. Look at that. But it looks like you have to make them happy in all situations. I guess it's like having 17,000 children to manage. I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm hungry, I have to take a piss. This person's poking me.
Ready
Like,
for another release date? Craft charming rooms for yourself and a variety of unique inhabitants.
So that's kind of what that one
Customize
looked
furniture
like.
and share
The
photos of your
preschool
creations
teacher
in this
zoo
next
ride
game.
or whatever. Okay, we're crafting this. This isn't like unpacking, right? Because it's kind of giving me unpacking vibes. But it looks like you design it, so you're designing like dioramas. Yep, they look like little dioramas. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how in depth the furniture creation can go. Somebody's gonna smack their knee on that second fucking rung though for the table. The lower one, you know what I mean. That's like right where their knees would hit. I love the idea of extra storage, but... Oh, okay, so you're basically cleaning up and giving them a new house. Well, that's a nice little idea. It's too bright in here. It looks gloomy as shit. It looks like a haunted house. So, that's cute, actually. I just wonder how in depth it goes.
I'm Umbrella, and I'm a Twitch and a YouTube partner. I'm a bilingual creator based in Quebec, focused on exploring or making
that little umbrella light is so cute.
My community, the Umbrellas, love singing, dancing.
I'm just in the background here, like taking all the notes on their decor and everything they have, and I'm like, that's cool. Need that on my wish list. Other people are like, look, you know there are games on this fucking thing, right? And I'm like, yes. Nothing that says to me so far you have to get this, but some of them are interesting, like the life sim game on Luma Island and the make room thing. I want to know like how relaxing that one is. I love stop motion. Okay, I am a whore for stop motion. Oh, French village, oui oui haha. That's all my French, that's all I know. This is a really unique art style, even for a stop motion. I wonder what kind of mystery it is. I need to see more of the gameplay before I make a decision, but the aesthetics are interesting. And is this like one of those games where it seems like there's gonna be something cute and cuddly, and then all of a sudden it's like eldritch horror again? We'll see.
Games and announcements coming your way.
But yeah, it's adorable,
reminder,
actually.
Once we finish, you can find the complete list of titles on our website at wholesomegames.com.
Yeah, sometimes I actually go there after, and then I just like put on the wish list things I like.
Just play an MMORPG, but built the world, the quests, and the stories inside it. In Let's Build a Dungeon, you're the developer.
Ooh, city builders are tough for me, even little ones. I kill a lot of people. I set buildings down on them. I make the roads lead to nowhere. I don't think, for the sake of all the little sprites running around, I don't think I should touch this one.
Design and build entirely new games. And today, we're revealing something new. A co-op enabled mode where every decision is shaped by the cards you draw. In the Just Build mode, create your world together, unlock new upgrades.
Okay, the little bookstore thing is cute, obviously.
It's a stress-free, cozy sandbox, designed around the fun of discovery
stress-free,
and
huh?
shared creative control of a huge fantasy
I'd make
world.
it stressful.
Wishlist now, and let's build something wonderful together.
It looks cute.
Wholesome Direct, I'm Nimbly, and online I'm also known as your high-fem comforting friend and lore keeper. My community, the Gardens of Phalia, is a space that I've nurtured for nearly 5 years to be
that's again, look at all the cute stuff they have.
Creative haven for gamers of the soft and sensitive sort. Transform puzzles into furniture pieces to create the perfect home for your rodent friend in our next game, which launches today.
Puzzle and furniture? Okay, we'll see what this is like. Oh, no thank you. First of all, that rodent friend looks like it would eat me in my sleep. Oh, I hate that sound. I think everybody's owned an alarm clock that sounded similar to that at least once in their damn life. So, no thank you. But it's a unique concept. Like, you fill up the puzzle grid and then you can make stuff for them. So, yep, Picross is the name it's based on, and then you add the house. So, A+ for unique concept. Okay, totally. I haven't seen this kind of originality in a bit as far as like what genres can cross. However, this is not for me. But that's cute. That's gonna be somebody's favorite game.
I feel like we're always trying to find a balance between meditative activities and relaxing moments, but also still giving you challenge within the levels. I'm a big fan of the town chapter color scheme. Very cute. Yeah. But also the fact that you can pull the sliding doors open. Yeah. And they're just like little characters hiding inside.
Yeah. And I love the character that is like stretching. So cute.
I don't think so. That looks kind of interesting, but like I said, this kind of reminds me again. Maybe it's just the view of Toad's Treasure Tracker in a way. Like you gotta like put everything in perspective to get her around, or the guy, or the whatever around.
Companion for the first time, and but it just really feels like you're going on a journey, and can't wait for people to see it.
Wish list on Steam.
Wish list it.
Yeah, that's not something I'm interested in.
We'd like to take a moment to thank these developers and publishers for their support.
Yeah,
in
I
making
could.
today's show possible.
I'm not gonna
From
try
our
to
team
skip
and
through
our
it and not
community,
mess everything
thank
up. But oh, okay, we got a 3D platformer here. Oh, he can make his own things to jump on. That's kind of cool. Okay, and you can dress them up. I haven't seen this type of bug. It's like a yucca caterpillar, I guess. Interesting. Maybe I'll try that out for you, Shelpers, if you want me to. Just remind me I said something, okay? I never know. I never remember.
I love playing most genres of video games, but my heart lies with cozy puzzle and cozy indie games. On my channel, we're not afraid to take chances, make mistakes, and get silly all at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think people like just watching me play like the really relaxing stuff. I think I put people to sleep, honestly. But I do play a lot of cozy for myself. You know, although my idea of like a cozy game or a girly game isn't a lot of people's idea, because I'm like, I play a lot of girly games like the old Resident Evils, and they're like, that's not. So this is our first picture game, second because of the scrapbooking game, I suppose. Like Little Kitty Big City with a camera. Oh. So it's exactly that. Okay, at least I recognize that. It's a camera update. Interesting. I suppose a lot of people are like, why can't we just do this and that with the camera with the cats? And they're like, yeah, now you can. Oh, is this one of those machines people can like pull down and like get crushed to death? Because people actually do that. So we're actually designing. Okay. Yeah, we're designing vending machines. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a game do that before, but I could be wrong. New music. Huh. Not for me, but hey, at least they're trying something different. That's all I gotta say.
A warm welcome to everyone watching today's show with one of our official co-streamers. Thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah, I forgot they actually do that.
When the city mouse arrived, we didn't think they'd make it far.
Oh, is this the one with the little lady mouse? They've advertised this before, I think. And when they showed it, somebody was like, oh, another woman, another female character. And then they got really upset. No, it wasn't Asmund Gold this time. But yeah, I think that was this one, but I could be wrong. But But it's like a little female mouse trying to survive through the winter. Trying really hard.
In the end, our doubt was put to shame. Not only did the little mouse save themselves,
They saved the world, yep. I guess we'd have to figure out how that is. Oh, coming to Nintendo Switch, where they make it a virtual game card. I'm not going there. Oh, Game Pass. Coming to Game Pass, too. Okay.
In case you missed it, this year we're fundraising for Point of
Maybe
Pride.
we would actually look into that. Maybe I would look into that at some point.
To celebrate the showcase, and with each purchase, a portion of the proceeds will go towards Point of Pride.
You know, if you can, you should be, you know, donating to like
and wellness resources for
any
trans people
cause you find worthy. Your time, retweeting their, you know, announcements, whatever you can do to get involved. I think people should get involved. Alcohol reference on my cozy? What are you doing? No, I'm kidding.
Here in the Shire.
Oh yeah, the Hobbit Tales of the Shire. I do want to see if this is actually any good. Because I've been reading articles about it for a while now. And it looks like it would be, I don't want to say Animal Crossing, but something akin to that kind of gameplay.
The land changes, bringing new colors.
But yeah, it's like a simulation game where you're a hobbit, so I wonder if you get second breakfasts and 11s or whatever they call it.
Find joy.
Although 11s might actually not just be a hobbit thing, it might actually be a British thing. I don't know, I've never been there.
Explore, trade, and celebrate the small joys that make each day.
But yeah, I'd check this one out. It looks like it could be very cute if they don't like nickel and diamond and, you know.
On July 29th.
It looks like it could be a magical, fun experience.
Your Hobbit life begins.
But then again, so did the Disney one that I played on stream one time, and after a while they said, oh, no microtransactions or anything, and then they started nickel and diming it to hell and back, so, or with a shit ton of paid DLC, and they're like, the characters will never be paid DLC, so I'm hoping they don't decide to take it down that road. But yes, this is one of the ones I'm actually kind of interested in as someone who plays these type of games.
Tales of the Shire.
Even though Lord of the Rings is kind of hit or miss for me in general.
29th.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. My name is Mriz, and I'm a queer cozy gaming content creator here on YouTube.
Yep,
and also on
she's been on. They've been on a lot of this one.
My life. As someone who struggles with anxiety, being able to escape reality for a bit and immerse myself in these peaceful virtual worlds.
She looks like, or they look like they would have one of those
safe, warm feeling over on my channel.
Plushy Dreadfuls, and they have like Plushy Dreadfuls for like ADHD, autism, chronic pain, etc. I've thought about getting a Plushy Dreadful for a couple of my disabilities or diseases or whatever, but just haven't. I was gonna say, is this Nintendogs, but no. So, Haunted Paws. So, is this actually horror? Like, these dogs investigating like horror and stuff? Or are these like, these dogs are just like having severe anxiety because their owners are gone, let's say, for a weekend trip? That looked like a little green. Were they eating Fruit Loops? Don't ask me why that came to mind. But yeah. So, I wonder what they're investigating, like what they're gonna find. And of course you can put hats on the dogs, because most games with animals have that. So, that's intriguing to me, but I don't know if I would play it.
Hey, Wholesome Direct. My name is Val, and I go by Space Valkyries online and on Twitch. As a streamer and a writer, I love playing all sorts of games, especially ones that tell a compelling narrative.
And they have some really cool stuffed animals these people do also.
Save the Tree of Life in this next game, a hand-drawn adventure about the interconnectedness of nature. Launching
Is one of those pins a dragon?
I'm Chloe, and I'm the art director of The Guardian of Nature, and today is a really special day for us, as it's the surprise release of the first episode on Steam.
I'm
The
not
Guardian
sure
of
how I
Nature
feel
is a
about
magical
episodic
puzzle adventure
games.
game, and it tells a story of how everything
Because
is
sometimes they do it really well, where it's a whole
play
like
Henry and have
mini
this unique
like
ability to
scenario
change in size.
contained, and sometimes
explore
they
nature above
like cut it
and
off in the
below
middle,
ground, in
or
big and in
are
small.
like, if you want the next
Over
part
the
of
last
this
few
one
years, we have
fucking
created
story, pay
Henry's
more
world
money for it,
with
and
its
I'm just
wondrous
like,
flora,
but no.
fauna, fungi,
So
solar punk devices, and the giant tree of life.
I don't. This is a really
So
cute art
everything
style, but
is
I don't really
completely
think this is
inspired
for
by
me.
nature. So all the scenes, the animations, puzzles, and illustrations.
Yeah, the puzzles are.
Thank you so
I
much,
like
Wholesome
puzzle
Games, for
games as far
featuring
as
us
like
today.
it's
Check out the
sort
Guardian
of
of Nature on
like
Steam and enjoy the world we created
Tetris
for
and
you.
whatnot. Not like Link, where you're like walking around and fighting, and then there's like 18 puzzles in a
Hey
room.
everyone, I'm Jemima, editor-in-chief at Patch Magazine, and I'm so excited to announce that we are back this year.
Yeah,
with
I
another
honestly
Wholesome
wish I could see what
Direct
Patch
issue. If you haven't
Magazine
had this
is,
issue, or you
but I
haven't
don't
heard
think
of
they
Patch
have it
before,
here, but it
our
looks
monthly
really
gaming
cool.
magazine, and our Wholesome Direct edition is completely dedicated to
I
the
would
amazing
love to
games
see
you'll see in
it.
this showcase.
I wonder if they
Our
have a
team's been hard
digital
at work
edition for
packing
those of
pages
us,
with
you know,
loads of
not
Wholesome gaming
there.
content, and we hope it allows you to continue the fun of the Direct. So if you want to get your copy,
You know what I wish? I wish there were a fill tool for real life drawing, because I'm working on a series now of drawings, and I don't draw well, of course, but I really wish I could just touch the paper and have it fill up so I didn't have to color it. Huh. Oh, I think this poor cat or whatever would be so killed in my hands. I don't know if I'd be able to see it. I mean, the text looks big enough, but I don't know. It's possible. I wouldn't mind checking out a demo of this one, seeing how the physics jived, seeing how I could see everything. But it doesn't really tickle me, but I am a bit curious. Play the demo on Steam now. Okay, if you want to see another demo from me, let me know. If any of these have demos and you want to see them, why does her microphone look like an ice cream sandwich? Anyway, if you want to see any of these, let me know. Just be like, you know that one demo you said you'd might play, Toluca? Like, yes, please, or whatever. Or yeah, I want to see you do this. Just, we're gonna try that out and see how it works. We're in the land of grief, it looks like. Yep, Mortician's Tale. Like, are we an Undertaker in this, where we have to basically make them comfortable through their grieving, or do we take care of the graves? I wonder what's happening here. We just sit with people as they process like their mother dying or their husband or whatever. Huh, no thank you. A completely free game. Well, you could always check it out, but yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Wholesome
I've
Direct,
had
my
enough
name's Kip,
problems
and I
with grief in my
love
life. I'm
playing
not
puzzle
sure
games.
if I want to
However,
go through that.
I used to stream a lot of really intense titles back in the day, but ever since I turned 30, I am really jet set on playing games that make me
They're
feel
30?
focused and relaxed.
They look like
It
they
brings me a
should
lot
be
of
in
joy that I can create
college.
content that also
God,
makes
I'm
people
old.
feel
God,
the
I'm
same
old,
way,
Shelpers.
especially
Jesus
within the medium
Christ.
of beautifully crafted games. Which, speaking of, in this next one, make your house a home, no matter where the road takes you. This cozy game about self-discovery and decorating a space till your heart's content launches today.
Lots of decorating
I'm Annabelle,
games.
the creative director of Camper and Make It Home, a cozy game about organizing and decorating your own van as you travel the world. And today, together with Wholesome Direct, we are celebrating our release on Steam. We hope you enjoy it.
Let's see. Okay, you can decorate, obviously. A lot of people love the camper lifestyle. I would need a huge camper for my wheelchair, so I don't know how many like wheelchair accessible campers there are in this world, but not a lot. Like absolutely not a lot. Okay, so they decorate the camper, but
if you're enjoying the show
like,
and you'd like to discover more amazing games
it's got some cute vibes to it, but I don't see much in the way of. I don't want to say much in the way of a game, but you get what I'm saying. I haven't seen like the whole like life part of it.
Feel like home again. Join forces with a crew of adorable robots to craft, build, and battle. Our game is out now. Enjoy our newest trailer.
Okay, I'm feeling it so far.
Day in the world of Linked. Sure, there are creepy combots lurking about, haunting you humans and your Unibot friends. But things are pretty peaceful
do you
inside.
battle them? Do
And
you
there's
just
so much to
stay
do
away
around
from them?
here.
Okay.
Materials to gather, neighbors to chat with, fishing. There's always a lot of that. And let's not forget about those biddy bots. I mean, how could you not collect them all? Sure, you'll have to go out eventually.
Okay,
Someone
I'm
has to rescue those
interested.
bots. Who else will upgrade your gear?
I'm interested in this. The concept of the battle plus the simulation
You'll need someone
and
for
what's
that.
happening in this world.
Or to teach
I'm
you how to grow this,
interested.
Thing?
I
Whatever
would
it
like to
is.
know about
There's
this.
even
I
a
would like to
5-star
see
chef who
reviews
can
for
keep your friends
this.
well fed. Who knows?
Huh.
That might be enough to convince them to do some
Okay,
of
I'm
the
gonna
fighting
have to
for
remember
you.
this one.
The point is,
There are a few
sure,
I'm gonna have
you
to
gotta
remember
save the
already,
world.
like the one with
But
the
it doesn't have to be
frog,
right
this
away.
one,
Until then,
like a
there's plenty
couple
to
of
do in
other
town.
ones. So, yeah, that one looks
Wholesome
interesting.
Direct. I'm Samantha, also known as Sophista on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. My community and I are passionate about creating an inclusive space with a comfy vibe where we can talk about thought-provoking games, books, and more. And
What
in
is
this
it with
next
everybody that has
title,
such a great
you
setup? They
can
must be
craft
cam
the perfect
streamers.
omelet for quirky customers, and it opens for business today.
Like a lot of us VTubers, we probably have like no background.
Right here.
I'm speaking for myself here.
Okay, put the cheese. Put the cheese.
What the
Hold on.
hell?
Principal Clucker's coming.
That's how I would cook, shelpers. One random ass banana. Okay. So you just pick it off a conveyor belt? Oh wait. You have to pick the right item off the conveyor belt. Well, it's got a quirky art style for this type of game. Oh, there's like an omelet battle with a giant chicken? Oh, wait. Okay, I want to see that. I want to see that. That is just weird. And I'm still playing the Galaxy
Stick around for
Burger,
even
so...
more surprise releases and world premieres.
I don't know. The idea of having like a boss in that is just interesting. So I'll have to remember that one too.
On the very first day of summer break.
So this is an old game redone.
I'll get a job.
Oh, for the first time outside of Japan. Okay. So a mini game where she has to do all the extra stuff. That's kind of interesting. So it's a mini game collection where we basically perform child labor. It's just what I'm seeing. That's kind of interesting. I would try it. It doesn't look like something I would want to buy though.
I'm a social by Air Summer. I am most
Oh, look at the
passionate about
cat.
connecting
Love the
every person
cat.
to an experience that they're able to treasure and supporting charities, indies, and mental well-being. Our community is about compassion, mindfulness, and simple happiness, and I love finding inspiring and meaningful gems while exploring games together. Gather around the fire and be part of a collective story in our next game, which launched
So what
today.
makes a stream or a streamer meaningful? I've always wondered that because people are starting to like really talk about meaningful streams and whatnot. And I'm just like, is it any stream that makes you forget your problems? Is it any streamer who teaches you something? Like, what is meaningful exactly? Does it have to give you a new lease on life? The fire, it's gonna be awkward around that fire when I start trying to cook my marshmallows on it. Can I use your head, please? Just for my marshmallows. The fire helps us heal ourselves, basically.
Hello, Wholesome Direct. My name is Vanessa.
That's kind of interesting.
You can find me online as Pleasantly Twisted on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Twitch. And my community focuses heavily on game design, game development, gaming preservation, and really just understanding.
Yeah, gaming preservation is getting harder and harder with everybody wanting to go digital instead of physical.
Get ready to make your case and fight for the future
and
in a game about
honestly, for piracy, which I don't condone, you know, publicly, I have to say that, which I don't condone. Piracy helps with game preservation, so.
This is All Will Rise, a narrative courtroom deck builder where instead of swords and spells, you play on people's emotions, instincts, and intellect. Become Kuyili and manage her team.
Well, that's kind of interesting. I don't think I would do it. I'm not like a fan of Phoenix Wright games and all that, but the fact that there are deck building elements in it is kind of.
Let your team burn out.
It almost makes me want to try it, but I won't. I probably won't.
To charm and persuade, or intimidate and manipulate.
But that's kind of cool.
Make undeniable claims to win your court case, or use smooth-talking rhetoric to strengthen your arguments. Choose your strategy carefully. The choices you make will change the fate of the city.
And there are branching pathways. Okay, that is cool.
For the future.
I don't think I would do it though. I know you can play those kind of games more than once. But I wouldn't. I would just play it once and then never again.
Highlight Point of Pride
but
and
yeah,
this year's fundraiser.
That looked like an interesting concept.
Celebrating this year's showcase, and proceeds
it almost
from
got
every
me.
purchase will go to Point of Pride.
But like I said, when I play those games, even if there are different endings and whatnot, my brain is like, we beat it already. We played it already. We're not going back. So.
You can support this fundraiser by visiting wholesomegames.com and picking up one or both of the shirts, or consider sharing the link to help spread the word.
See, sharing is still caring.
My name is Artie, I use they them pronouns, and I'm a cozy variety and co-working streamer from the UK. As a trans and disabled person, I love wholesome games that tell diverse stories and give space to tell our own. In my streams, I love to explore
you know,
these
my
games,
brain, when I hear about like an openly disabled person, I'm like, oh, what's the disability? Even though, even as a disabled person, I've said this before, you're not, no one is owed your disability. Like, you're disabled, like, record, your story, or nothing. So even as a disabled person, like, I'm not owed their, like, list of ailments or disabilities or whatever. But I do get dreadfully curious. But maybe that's partially because I'm so fucking open about mine. I don't know. And yes, I know I'm misspeaking a lot, but we're not editing it out, it's live. I keep trying to edit out Shelpers to edit some of the worst of my mistakes, but then that means I don't often go back, and then I end up talking like I end up, since I don't practice or do a few takes, I do it worse, and then I have to edit the like worst take instead of like practicing and then editing. So yeah, I don't think I would play this game. It's another one of those explore and do puzzles, but points for being a gecko. I don't think geckos have enough games, to be honest. Amphibians and reptiles and stuff, they tend to get fucked.
Hi, we are Remy.
And I'm Jess.
From Ramage Game. Together with our team, we are happy to share One Move Away weekly.
One Move Away is a cozy puzzle game all about music and
oh no, thank you.
You pack your belongings toward a new chapter of life.
One move away also hints into this sense of satisfaction you get when perfectly packing for a trip.
The game is coming later this year, but you can play our demo for free.
So this is kind of like unpacking or technically repacking. Like moving out in a way,
One Move
I
Away
guess.
is a cozy first-person puzzle game about packing. You first play as Sylvie, a young girl in the 1980s.
Yep,
packing
and then
her
she
toy
grows
trunk in her
older.
childhood garden.
Unpacking was like that, sort of. Unpacking was where you had like your first little apartment or your first bedroom as a kid, then it was your first apartment, then it was your first real house, kind of sort of like that. You help her pack away her life for like all stages of her life.
As each level unfolds, time progresses, changing both the environment and the items you handle, object by object.
So this is kind of like moving out with
Follow the
unpacking.
lives of 3 different people over the course of many years and to learn about them through their various moving journeys.
I know some people are gonna love
On
this.
Steam today.
It's not my thing. I had unpacking as a game I was playing for a bit, and I got really like upset and flustered, even though I had like the easiest mode on.
That mainly plays
And then they'd be like, "This thing doesn't go here," and I'm like, "Yes, it could."
From my childhood. I also love things like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, The Sims, you name it. We probably do it over on the.
I would like to do more Sims coverage on my channel, but I really don't think a lot of people want Sims coverage from me. Is this Heidi like Shirley Temple's Heidi? Like the old... Like, I know all of you are too young to remember like Heidi as far as that, but she was like a young girl who like lived with her grandfather or something. I don't remember. It's been a long time for me too, okay? I like that it looks like a storybook, but I don't think I would play it. But it does look adorable. Skyships are always funny to me because they're really fucking heavy. And they're just gonna take off into the air, okay, sure. Aw. Who left that person behind? So the animals are all working together, probably in a post-human world because we fucked up everything. It's time for a different species to lead. I'm just kidding. I don't know what's going on here. So you all build a hotel together. A hotel for animals. Is it a hotel that is a flying ship, or is it a hotel that you go to by using the flying ship? It's kind of interesting. I don't know. What do you think? He's like, yes, do it.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. Maybe I'm Felissa, maybe I'm not, but you can call me right because that's my nickname. My channel is like a day at the beach with all the sea, sand, sun, but keeping all the fun, where people can leisurely choose how they spend their time as I combine the world of relaxing gaming with lifestyle how-tos and reviews and take you on my
Why do
travel
these people
adventure.
have like such
On that
on-point
note,
aesthetics?
Our next game is a foraging adventure that's right for the picking.
Take a nice
We'll
deep
see. Foraging adventure kind of sounds
and reconnect
like it would have to be
with
done
nature.
really well
Here is a new game to help you do it. You'll
for me to
create
be
your own
interested.
cozy character, put on your favorite outfit, and set off on your very own foraging adventure.
Explore the wilds with your camera, learning how to identify real-life plants and mushrooms, collecting the
Now this is the kind of game like I would have a lot of fun exploring at first, and then I'd be missing like 3 different things in an area, and my brain would be like, motherfucker, where is that purple flower? Like, I would be so upset. And you know, this cozy game, it would be like, you're just supposed to be relaxing, Toluca, and I'm like, is that the fucker?
While making friends and building connections.
But it looks kind of interesting.
So when can you get
I would check it out. Playtest live now. I'd consider
Hello,
checking
dear.
it.
It's your Aunt Tella. Remember visiting my shop when you were little? Things aren't like
Oh,
they
by
used
the
to
way,
be.
Discounty
But
has
I
a
know
demo
city life
out.
was never for you, and I need your help.
And it's one of the ones I think we saw last year.
To a
So,
discounty supermarket.
husband said he thinks I would like
need
it.
Someone with bold new ideas. You always had a keen eye. Seize the day. The people
Yep,
here
see?
are kind.
Play the demo today. Husband said I would like this.
Politics to me.
So
I just know you'll do great things here.
gets mad. Like, there's a lot more than meets the eye with this game. But I was thinking about playing this demo for you as well. But we'll see.
Once more,
I
a
have it
big
downloaded, I
thank you
think.
to these folks
So
who've helped support the show. Your support makes it possible for us to highlight studios of all sizes from all
I
over the
just
world.
want to take a look at it at some point, with or without ya.
Now we head for new shores. Building on the beloved first game, we wanted to bring new layers to the experience. We've added new buildings and updated scoring. Take line of
I do
sight
like
into
that they tell you
consideration with the
about
lighthouse.
games that have
Add the mountain shrine
updates
up on the
sometimes,
peak lined with
because
woodhouses.
sometimes when they say that,
Or
I
build
don't
an
know the
aviary
game at
network
all,
between islands.
or I don't remember the game,
really shake
and it
up
will
each
force
run,
me to like
unlock boons
focus
as you
on it
play,
for a minute and be like, do I
allowing
want
you
to
to
play this
modify your
game?
buildings, or
This
perhaps
is a no for me,
demolish
by the way.
They might even
It's
let you
another
jump
one of
to the next
those
island
like,
or
I don't. It's not quite a city builder, but it's kind of like a puzzle
a stellar
city
fantasy,
type
or
thing.
islands that literally rise from lava.
So this isn't my type of thing, but I'm glad they, show you the updates. Some developers work on their game for years after it's out to give the best experience. Like the No Man's Sky people, it was so disappointing at first, and then he decided he was going to keep working on it, and now it's honestly one of the better
Wholesome
player
Direct.
experiences
My name is
out
Steven,
there.
But I also go by Spring Sims online on YouTube and Twitch, where I play a lot of games with a little mixture of storytelling. I strive to create a wholesome and positive space where it feels like you're
The
hanging
art's
out
pretty
with your
cool
best
behind
friend,
him.
where you can discuss and discover new fun storylines that will take you on a journey. So set sail with your animal companion on our next game, a cozy adventure where you'll gather, fish, and farm aboard a very special ship.
Another life sim. Let us see if it looks good. I like the idea of being on a ship for it. And then you like make stops and then go back like Spiritfarer maybe? Collector's Cove. I'd have to see what comes of this one. Like if there's a bigger story around it or all that stuff. Pancakes. Maybe I was just misinterpreting what that was. Oh, we can change our Nessie around. That's cool. Oh, we can have the Nessie water eventually. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that idea.
The town rises from the hills, bathed in the golden Mediterranean sun. Cobbled streets.
Oh no,
wind
thank you.
between
We're
homes
building
with
another
ivy-clad
city.
balconies.
Jesus
Flower
loves that
boxes
I can't build
filling with
anything.
colour.
It makes life easier for
Life
everyone
moves
else.
At a gentle pace here. Neighbors gather in courtyards to share stories, and
It's
families
cute,
tend
but
to their gardens.
A little bit like Lego,
The
but
townsfolk shape the world around them, not with
or
haste,
Lincoln Logs, but
with
we're not equipped for
what
this.
was once untouched land has become a thriving
So many demos out though for this cozy,
now,
eh?
as the lanterns glow and the
That's pretty
fields
awesome.
whisper beyond the hills, the city stands as a testament
I
to its
should go back later on, listen to this, and mark them down.
Every street tells a story, and every home has a heart. This is Town to City.
When we first saw this slice of life tale about getting to know yourself better one day at a time during challenging times, we knew it was something truly special. I'm proud to share Wholesome Games Presents' latest title, Fishbowl.
Hey everyone,
Oh, by the way, husband and I have been playing Dying Light, the original, lately on computer, and with him it's actually really fun. I didn't like the second one when I played it for you all, but apparently a lot of people don't like the second one that well.
Work from home as a video editor. Solve puzzles to unpack your late grandmother's belongings and rediscover warm and bittersweet childhood memories.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be playing things where people are, you know, getting through the death of a loved one.
Hope, friendship, and grief.
That's just not where I want to be right now.
With Wholesome Games Presents. Check out our demo and wishlist
But it looks interesting.
PlayStation 5 and Steam.
I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of the whole packing or unpacking. By the way, I watch her videos on and off, this person.
Of the entire year. Now, my channel is not only about keeping you up to date with all the latest
she does
cozy
that
games,
really well.
but it's also a space where I get to talk all about my favorites. And I have a particular focus on games that are out on the Switch, and now Switch 2
I think
as
this
well.
is she's one of the only people on the Direct that I actually have watched videos of.
The montage has been an institution
or
that's
with her in
introduced
them.
players to beloved games like Vember, Unpacking, and Moonstone Island.
See,
It's a great
everybody
time to
wants to do like the
discover your
unpacking
next
type
favorite game,
situation
but
now.
it goes by fast. So be sure to go to wholesomegames.com for links to all of the titles.
I haven't seen if
And here
Nintendo put out
we
any
go.
coverage for this summer, by the way. Oh, another cooking game. I don't think this one is for me since you have to do like a lot of the prep work. But it kind of looks like a cute art style. So we're on our sizzle reel now. He's just like traveling through the world. Try not to become a hamburger or whatever the hell it was. You just decorate the houses now? So another diorama type game? I know I said we had a lot of witch games on the cozy stuff, but I wish we could bring some of it back. Because I want to have at least one or two good witch games. So it's a claw game, an aquatic claw game. There we go. That took me a minute to say. So are you decorating this person's stuff too? You're putting stuff away. Llama Landia. Okay, you're building a llama town? I'm a little intrigued and worried here. I'd have to see. I don't think this is the game for me. Looks kind of interesting though. Oh, especially that pentagram. I guess you can summon Kappas in a pentagram. So is Sheep Herd basically a multiplayer game where you just herd the sheep? Yep, seems like it. I don't know about that one. A game where you have to find out who stole the coffee. This would be up Otter's alley. Otter's like, nobody touches the coffee. I wonder what you actually do with this one. Is this like a short hike, maybe? I played a bit of a short hike a while ago. It was interesting. Anxiety puppy. You have to comment and like turn it into a nice doggy. Because it looks kind of evil. A game about anxiety is an interesting concept. Don't ask me why. Another photo game. So this might be their version of like the game where you photograph Pokemon photo. I don't remember. You all know what I'm talking about. Picture Pikachu. Huh, a game where you have different stuff to do. As far as like for the neighbors and stuff, that could be interesting. This is adorable. This reminds me of the Calico Critters, the art style. And Calico Critters are like these tiny little stuffed animal things. So that's a really cool aesthetic. I like the aesthetic of Calico Critters. Yeah, they're actual kids' toys, by the way. Is she rebuilding the universe? That's kind of interesting. Oh, flower designing. We don't see too many games about that. I actually like flower design, and there's more of an art to it than people like to think, so... But I don't think that would be a game for me. Are we trying to rebuild or destroy? Like, are we the tornado, or are we the... It looks like a puzzle game, sort of. I like the aesthetic. I would almost check it out because of that, but... Oh! Hang on! There's a cripple here! Hang on, everybody! There's a... What hole with the cripple? What's going on here? Is that a puzzle game with a cripple? Okay, because if so, we're gonna have to check it out just because of the cripple. I see very few games with disabled people, like visibly disabled people. So we'll see. Interesting. Are these the same people that made the one where you're a male carrying mushroom? Antisocial giraffe. I'm not a giraffe, but I can sort of relate. I like that it's cartoony. Oh, you mine gemstones. That's kind of cool. I guess you're a bird that does it? I don't know. Racing game? I'm not sure. Okay, another cooking game where you have to actually prep, so I don't think I'd be good at it, but it looks like it's got like a clay, like stop motion art style, which is awesome. I don't know how many of you have actually seen like those TikToks where they make stop motion out of yarn, so. Okay, that's just bizarre. Sometimes it's really hard to tell what a game is just by the sizzle.
Thanks for joining us today for our 5th anniversary showcase.
They didn't actually have any witch games. That is so strange.
Title featured. Even just a follow
we're
or
almost
a
at the end. I don't know if they're gonna have another announcement, like one more.
And we'll see you again next year.
We'll
for
see.
Wholesome Direct 2026.
No more one last announcement? I guess not. Interesting. I didn't see one witch game. Just pause. We'll just pause.
Oh, sorry, I did it, and then you did it.
Okay, we're just gonna pause that. But yeah, interesting that we didn't see very many witch games this time. I honestly thought we'd see one or two. Well, that'll be it for me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and I want to know what your thoughts were. Which games are you looking forward to? Did you see anything on this one that caught your eye? Are you normally a person who plays cozy games? Let me know if there's something that wasn't on the Direct that's kind of cozy that you think I would maybe like, or something that's underrated, maybe what's overrated and out there now for the cozy game landscape. And I will see you all at some point in the future. Bye!